Welcome back to Jersey Matters. Republicans in the U.S. Senate are now pushing for a censure of Donald Trump instead of putting the country through a trial. But Democratic New Jersey Congressman Donald Payne Jr., who voted for impeachment in the House, vehemently says censure is not enough. Congressman, so thank you so much for your time. I haven't had a chance to talk to you since the riots at on Capitol Hill, at the Capitol building. Can you give me your thoughts real quickly? I mean, it must have been surreal for you.
Larry, it was such an incredible situation to see the Constitution being attacked like that by citizens of your own country. We have gone to great lengths to keep foreign fighters out of here in terms of terrorism. But what we witnessed was an age-old problem that many of us have been discussing since Timothy McVeigh, is the problem with homegrown terrorism. And I don't think there could be a more stark example than what happened on the 6th of January. Just horrific for the nation.
I want to talk about the investigation that I know you've called for into exactly what happened and how long this was planned and how they got in. But I wanted to talk about it before we get into that. Some comments made by colleagues, even in New Jersey, from Mikey Sherrill, that she believes that some members of Congress were actually helping. Do you believe that?
I do. The more information that we receive, the more I feel that there were members that were complicit in this action. And based on the tenor in the country, why wouldn't they be? They are supporters of the president on the other side of the aisle. A lot of them, I can't say all of them, but they seem to have gone along with his rhetoric, his antics, his criminal behavior, and his anti-government stances. I mean, it appeared that he wanted to be a dictator more than a president. And, even comments that he had made in the past about, President Xi in China, he was elected for life. That's a great thing. We need to look at that in the United States. I mean, this country was built on certain principles, and to hear the commander-in-chief speak in that manner was just frightening over a period of time. And we see what the bully pulpit allows the president to do. He incited an insurrection against the government, the sitting government of the United States of America.
I want to get back to that in 1 second, but are you comfortable in naming the names of those you believe were complicit in this?
That hasn't come out. Right now, but there are a few people that have kind of showing their hand, indicating. I'm not even sure of her name, but the young lady from Colorado who has been very vehement about anti-government rhetoric.
If there is an investigation and it is found that someone was complicit, and as Congressman Sherrill said, that there was reconnaissance, that they helped them to show where to go, if that all turns out to be true, you, of course, would want the person removed from office. Do you want them criminally charged?
Prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Okay. You voted yes for impeachment. Does it move you at all? Does it make you change your mind at all that information's coming out now that this may have been planned before that day?
No, it just goes along with what we've felt the whole time, that, as you just asked me in reference to people being complicit in it, actually they have uncovered that the Trump administration aided this group with $2.7 million. This, the president's tweets, be there January 6th. It's going to be wild, So there were code messages being sent out and money being spent on it. So when we get to the bottom of this, people are going to probably be shocked.
Are you comfortable with the process so far? I know one of the things that those who represent Donald Trump are going to argue once it goes to trial in the Senate is that what happened in the House was not constitutional. There was no due process. There was no witnesses. There were no hearings. Can you defend that?
We're the grand jury. We indict, and we send the information over to the Senate, and they hold a court case, and if there's enough evidence, they convict.
And it's important you believe that the Senate take this up now with everything that's going on?
Absolutely. No one is above the law, and we have to defend the Constitution. When I raised my right hand on January 3rd, I held my hand up to support and defend the Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Thank you for your time. Congressman Donald Payne Jr. from New Jersey's 10th Congressional District. Still to come on Jersey Matters.
I'm Phil Andrews, and coming up on Jersey Matters, we'll take you to a Jersey Shore treasure that is certainly a blast from the past.